In this example, we're going to use a pairwise comparison method to determine which of the borders wins, A, B, C, or D. So we're going to compare two variables at a time, so two options at a time. We're going to start with A. So we're going to compare A versus B. Okay, we're also going to compare A versus C and A versus D. We can also compare B versus C. Let's put a little line under. We can also compare B versus D. And we can also say C versus D. Now, you don't want to repeat them, and it does not matter which one comes first. You could have said B versus A, still the same thing. Now, how do we know if these are the only number of options that we need to do? We have a formula that we can use that tells us the number of comparisons that we need to have. The N stands for the number of options. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 4. You do that. Subtract first, then multiply, then divide. You get 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 comparisons that we're going to do. Our formula checks that. So now we're going to compare only these two variables. Ignore everything else. You're only doing A versus B. So column 1, who wins? A or B? A is the first. So A receives 34 points. Okay? B second choice. So no. Column 2, we're only comparing A versus B. So who wins in this column? B or A? B gets the 30 points. Okay? Column 3, only B and A. We're only comparing A versus B. So who wins? B. So you get 6 points. The fourth column, between B and A, or A and B, same thing. B wins, so he gets 2 points. This is just 34. When you add this, you get 38. So who wins here? B. So B will receive 1 point. So let's put that in color, 1 point. Now we're going to compare A versus C. Everything else we ignore. So in the first column, I'm doing between A and C. So who wins? A. 34 points. Column 2, who wins? C. 30 points. Column 3, between A and C, who wins? C. 6 points. Column 4, who wins? C. 2 points. When we add that, gives you 38. So who wins? C. So that means C will receive 1 point. Okay. Now we're going to do A versus D. Column 1, A versus D. Who wins? A. 34 points. Column 2, A and D. D wins. 30 points. Column 3, D wins. 6 points. Column 3, D wins. 2 points. Again, that gives you 38. D wins, which receives 1 point. Now we're going to do B versus C. First column, who wins? B. So B receives 34 points. Second column, B and C. B wins 30. Third column, C wins 6 points. Fourth column, B wins, so 2 points. So you add that, and that is 66. And that's just 6. So B wins in this case and receives 1 point. Okay. So now we're going to do B versus D. Column 1, B versus D. B wins. Second column, B wins. Third column, D wins. Fourth column, D wins. You can see this is A and this is 64. And again, B is the winner, so receives 1 point. And now we're going to do the last one, C versus D. First column, C wins. Second column, C wins. Okay. Third column, C wins. Fourth column, D wins. It's only 2. And that gives you 70 if you add it. And again, C wins, gets 1 point. So now you want to see which of them won the most. Okay, so if we look at it, B wins. Let's use a different color. B won right here. B won right here. B wants right here. So B, I'm running out of space. Well, let's see if we can write it. We don't have much space where to write it, but I'm going to write it right over here. So A, how many points A has? 0. How many points B has? 1, 2, 3. 3 points. How many points C has? C has 1, 2. So he has 2 points. How many points D has? D has 1 point. So looking at this, which one has the most points? And that is B. So option B is your final answer. So using the pairwise comparison method, option B wins. And that's your answer for this example.